Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. So in today's video, it's going to be all about my favorite Amazon travel finds. I'm going to be sharing with you all the things that I love, travel edition, and all the things that have helped me travel just that much more smoothly. As usual, there will be a number at the bottom of the screen, that way you can shop easily. Everything will be linked in the description box, so let's get into it. First up, I'm sharing this manicure set. I absolutely love this thing. I use it all the time at home, and then I'll just toss it in my bag so that way I can have it with me on the go. So it's got a ton of pieces in here for you to use to keep your nails and toes looking good, especially while you're traveling if you need to. So as you can see, it has several different pieces. It's got tweezers, it's got clippers, it's got scissors, it's got everything. So I definitely love this thing. And so I believe it's about 18 pieces. So in addition to it just being gorgeous and compact, as you can see, it's pretty thin. So it's going to be easy to toss in your bag. It's also beautiful and neutral, like I like it. And so this is first up on the list, is this compact travel manicure set. All right, moving on to sunglasses cases. So I have to travel with sunglasses and I like options. And I want to make sure that I have a storage solution that is not going to damage my sunglasses. I don't buy all the expensive glasses, but I do love to still protect them, and having a case like this is going to help you do that. So as you can see, I just pulled it open like this. It's got a little handle here for you to be able to hold it, and then it just literally folds down. And also what you can use for this handle is hang it up on your wall if you want to display them in your house somewhere, and then you want to be able to just quickly grab them off of wherever you have them hung in your house and take them with you on the go to travel. So I love these. The case is super pretty. It's made of like, I don't know, I guess like a felt sort of material. And then the outer shell is made of like a leather material. So it's really pretty. As you can see, it holds 3 glasses very good. And it's got a little elastic piece here, so that way the glasses don't fall out. So if somehow they get turned around, it's going to help them to stay inside of the case, which is what we want. All right, so here's another look of just the outer shell. You see how gorgeous that is? So this is definitely a great piece to have. It comes in several colors as well. So if you are not into the whole neutral look like I am, there's a color for you. All right, so we're gonna stay in sunglass cases because I have another option for you. I love this option, and I really use this option more so for just tossing in my carry-on bag or in my purse or tote bag when I'm traveling, so I can have that one pair close to me, the one that I'm wearing for that day. And the cool part about this is that it's not gonna take up that much space because, as you can see, it is collapsible. So you pull this up forward like that, and then you just tuck in those side pockets, and then it collapses and it folds up very nicely. I have a little piece of cloth in here that it comes with as well, but as you can see, when you take that out, it's gonna fold in a lot easier and it's gonna stay closed. It's got a magnetic closure here, and it's very compact. Again, comes in several different colors. It's got a little pattern there, but it's not much to it. And I love that it comes with this extra little cloth here, so that way you have that with you when you are trying to access your glasses. Sometimes they can get a little bit smudgy, and it's great to be able to have this in the case with it, so that way you can just easily wipe your glasses off. It pops open very easily, so that way you have a nice little storage solution for your sunglasses. So that way you can have that one pair that you're wearing for the day with you, close to you, easy to access, in a small little compact case. And then when you're not using it, you can fold it down and store it in your bag as needed. So that is next up on the list of items that I love. This is awesome. All right, y'all, so next up is all about having a good power strip. So I definitely recommend this just in case you don't have enough at the hotel. It's great to travel with one. So I travel with this one here, and I love the design of it. It's very compact. The cord here wraps around and kind of tucks in here, so that way it stays easy to travel with. And it's got several outlets here, and then it's also got some ports here. So I love this, and it's just a great little travel charger just to have with you. The cord is not super long, but in my opinion, I don't really need it to be that long. I just need additional space to plug things in. So this is great for that. Another great thing about this one is that it is no surge approved, which means you can take it on the cruise ship with you. So this is a great option. Again, super small, compact, easy to travel with. Just toss it in your bag, and that way you have additional plugs as needed. All right, so if you guys have been here for some time, you know how much I love this portable fan. So this thing right here is awesome. I take it with me other than travel. So if I'm going to the beach or the pool or something like that, or I just know that the place might be a little bit warm and I might want a little extra fan situation, then this is what I'm gonna take with me. So it comes with multiple different colors. So of course I chose a neutral color, which is this white one here. And it's just a cute little fan, very compact. And on the back here, it's got the ports there. So it is also a mobile charger. So that's 2-in-1. Well, actually 3-in-1 because it's a flashlight as well. So you hold the button down like so and you have a flashlight, and it's pretty bright too. So I love all of the features of it. It's also got a little handle here for easy carrying. And then how you open the fan is you just push it forward like that. And you can also sit it, like if you want to sit it on top of a table and just let the fan blow, you would do it like this and just let it sit. And then you just press the button here in the front. It's got multiple speeds. And it's just a great little handheld fan. So I typically would hold it like this. Oh my gosh, I feel so good. And it is summer hot, y'all. So y'all know that it is hot outside. And we need a way to keep ourselves cool. So this is a great option for that. And another feature is that when you touch it, it's not gonna hurt you. It's just gonna stop. And then you fold it down just like that. All right, so this is definitely a must-have. I keep one in my purse. I have two because I got one from Temu. Temu one is cheaper and it works exactly the same, so maybe I'll link them both for you guys. But I just toss this in my purse, and that way I have easy access to a fan when I need it, because again, it gets super hot and I sweat a lot and I just need to be able to have a fan nearby. So keep this with you when you travel, just in case you need a fan. All right, next let's talk pill organizers, and there are two that I absolutely love. And the first one is this one here. So as you can see, it's got a little specks of dark brown in it, but it's really like a light cream color, and it's got a little latch here on the front that all you do is literally pull it and lift it up, and then you have access to all of your vitamins, pills, and you're gonna see how I use the other one that I'm gonna show you here. And so there are several different compartments. As you can see, some of them I labeled and some of them I didn't label. This is not full. I do have two of them. I keep this one in my purse, and then I have one that I keep in my car just so I have some pills with me as needed, some aspirin, vitamins, things like that on the go. And so this is a great little pill organizer. As you can see, it closes very easily. It's small and compact, easy to travel with, because you don't want to be traveling with too many large items. And so this is one of my favorites, but I do have another favorite. Okay, this is my next favorite. Now this one is a little on the larger size, and I wish it was smaller. And so what I use this one for is for gum and mints. So I keep some different gums and different mints in here just so I can have fresh breath. If you know, you know. And I do think that it's essential to have, you know, some place to store things like that. And so this was the solution for me. And so it's got little compartments there, several different compartments. And it's airtight pretty much. I mean, from what I've seen, I've never had any issue with the gum feeling like it's old or anything like that. And it's got magnetic closure there. So as you can see, it closes magnetically, and for me it seems like it keeps everything fresh. I just do wish it was a little smaller. I know they do have smaller versions of these on Amazon. This is just the one that I chose, and so I'll link this one below, and maybe I'll link a smaller option as well. But this also comes in a couple of different colors. Everything also is super reasonably priced, by the way. I'm always looking for a good deal, and so nothing over here is probably more than $30–40, maybe a little, almost 50, maybe. And so I tend to look for cost-effective options. So this I love. And so these are the two pill organizers. I've got a smaller one of this one that I got from Tiel in pink, and then I've got another one of this one that I keep in my car, like I mentioned earlier. All right, so let's get into a lint roller that I love. So this is just your typical lint roller. I think it's great to have a lint roller with you. So this is the one that I travel with. It's white. Again, everything is super compact in size. You just pull the lid off there and it's going to expose the sticky adhesive. So that way you can just have a lint roller just in case you need to. As you can see, it's super sticky. And so I love this one. Then you put the top on it. And y'all, a lot of this stuff I keep in my travel bag. So when I come home, I just leave it in my travel bag. So that way I don't have to put anything away and then pull it back out. It's typically used just for travel because we do have a lint roller that we keep for just at home. So if you're wondering like how I store everything, I just keep it in my either my suitcase or my carry-on bag. And that way I have everything already ready to go. Okay, so next let's talk about this little holder here. You guys asked me about this when I traveled last. You're like, what is that little lash holder? So this is just a lash holder that you can store lashes if you're going or traveling for an event and you like to put lashes on. Y'all know I struggle with lashes, but I do like to have something with me. And so this is just a cute little carrying case. I think it comes in a pack of 3, a black one, a pink one, and then this one. And so you've got several options there. So as you can see, I've got my lashes stored in there, and this comes out if for whatever reason you need to take it out. To maybe put your next lash in without having to pull it off of here. And then it has a mirror at the top, so that's really cool. I love that it's gold, so that's the version that I have. And then it literally just snaps closed just like that. And you've got a cute little carrying case for your lashes, so they're not just strewn all about. You have them stored away, so when you're ready to use them, you can find them. And staying kind of in the beauty realm is this little tool right here. And this, my friends, is so unnecessary, but I had to have it. And that is a scrunchie or hair tie holder. So it goes in your keychain. So I typically don't keep it on my keychain because I just keep it in my travel bag. But how it works is that you open it like this. And you open it up. And then you can grab your hair tie off like that. And it stores, looks like about 3 different hair ties. It does come with hair ties as well, but if you lose them for whatever reason, of course you can replace them. Then when you're done with it, you just fold it down like that, and it snaps in, and you've got a cute little hair tie holder. So I love this. Again, you can put it on your keychain, or you can just store it in your bag, or you can latch it onto your travel bag. It's up to you. You can just toss it in your one of your little cosmetic cases. So that's a great little option there just to have with you some scrunchies or hair ties. All right, so let's keep it in the beauty space and talk about toothbrushes, holders and such. All right, so this holder here is one that I love. Now I did get this one from Temu, but I have the Amazon version of this as well, so I'll link that below. But the Temu one is a lot cheaper, of course, but it is a little bit cheaper made. So the concept is the same. It looks exactly the same, except I have a 2 set. One is pink and one is green. So basically what you do with this is where you would store your toothbrushes. So I have one for Addison, one for myself, of course. And so you'll just take your toothbrush like so, toss it in there, and you've got a little holder. Then you have a separate cup that you can use for your mouthwash or rinsing out your mouth. And then you can put the top right on just like that. Keep it on the counter, and you have your toothbrush is protected. And then you can also just keep it like this if you want. Easy access to your toothbrush, share with a friend, and so they can put their toothbrush in and just let it sit on the counter like this. So I love this. Again, this is such a great option. I do think it's just a necessity for me to have to just be able to travel easily. It did come with a little holder here. I don't have it on here, but it came with a little lanyard. And the lanyard just didn't work for me. I don't need a carrying lanyard for it. It seemed to get in the way, but it did come with that as well. All right, so that's next up. And then while we're here, because I showed you kind of already, this toothbrush is the coolest thing ever. It came in a set of 2. I wish it had different colors, but they didn't. They only had the blue. And basically, it's just a travel toothbrush. So again, I keep most of this stuff just in my travel bag, but I do also have another toothbrush that I keep at home, and sometimes I'll travel with. It just depends on how I feel. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna do is just pull that right on out, and then on the other end, you see that there is a little opening spot here. All right, so that is where your toothpaste is. And so I've already filled it up with toothpaste, as you can see, and then it's got this little slider here. And what you do is you take the slider and you just slide your toothbrush, or toothpaste rather, right on your toothbrush. Just like that. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? And then of course you close that back. Okay, and then when you have this toothpaste on your toothbrush, you're going to slide it right in here. And you have your travel toothbrush. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? I love this thing. And it is just so user friendly. And I love that it stores a little bit of toothpaste in there already. Of course, you may still want to take a little bit with you to go, but you've got it here and it's easy to pump out from here onto your toothbrush, and then you're ready to use it. And then when you're done, you pull that out and you slide it right in there. And you've got your little travel toothbrush. All right, last up when it comes to toothbrushes is this Toothbrush Sanitizer. So this is what I keep my toothbrush in just on a daily basis at home in my toothbrush holder. So it has a little latch here that you press and it opens. And then your toothbrush goes right here on the inside, just like so. But it's cool because what happens is when you close it, so you put your toothbrush in and then you close it, and then there's a light that comes on. I'm sure you guys can see that blue light there. And so that tells you that your toothbrush is being sanitized. So I just keep my toothbrush inside of this so that my toothbrush is constantly being sanitized and constantly being cleaned. So when I'm ready to use it, I know that we're good. It's just a great little tool to have. And then when I do travel with this toothbrush, I just travel with it in this case. And I just toss it in the holder that you saw. All right, so that is all about toothbrushes. You've got to take your toothbrush with you, so I'm giving you a couple of different options for storing and protecting it. So let me show you one more. All right, so last up is this little toothbrush protector. I think it came in a set of 2, and so you literally just clamp it right onto your toothbrush like that, and that way you have a little protection for your toothbrush. If you don't want to go all out and get a sanitizer like me, then this is a great option. I love that it came in a set of 2, and it's just so easy to use. Just pop it right on top of your toothbrush and you are all set. All right, next are my favorite perfume sprayers. I like to have some different options of perfumes with me on the go. And then also I use this one here in particular for my setting spray for my face. So you can use these for different things like perfume setting spray. You can use them for tanning oil or sunscreen. The sky's the limit when it comes to these. Okay, so this is what you would do. So you would just pull off the top of your favorite perfume. There's a hole here at the bottom that you're going to use, and you're going to just literally start pumping in the fragrance like this. There is a little see-through spot there so you can tell that it's filled up, and you can just see that it's pumping the perfume in. And so it's really easy to use. These are just such a great option for taking perfume with you on the go, or even just having perfume in your bag, in your purse. So I have 3 of them. Love that it came in a set of 3, and so these are just great to have for traveling. And that is this Floss Dispenser. I love this. I have a couple of different floss dispensers that I love, but this one's really cool. It came in a set of 3. So what you basically do is press down, and then as you can see, the flosser is right there, and you just pull it right out. So that's a cool little flosser. It stores maybe about 10, and it came with a bag of refills, so that way I can refill these as well. So it came with a pink one, a white one, and then like a dark green one. So I keep one in my car, I keep one in the bathroom, and then I keep... All right, y'all, next up is this makeup holder. It's made of a silicone material. I think pretty much everybody that travels has these because they kind of went viral. And so the beautiful thing about this version is that it's got a magnet here, and I have found that it's useful to have that magnet. And so what you're using it for is to store your brushes. So you're gonna just toss your brushes in just like that. And then the magnet closure just helps it to kind of stay that much more secure. And I love the color of it. It's very soft. It's got a little logo, a little Makeup Tools logo there on the top of it. And it just helps you to be able to keep your makeup brushes protected so they don't get dirty. Keep them with you on the go. I think this fits about 6. And just toss it in your makeup bag. And I also got this holder here for my sponge. And so it's got air vents there to make sure that everything is kind of drying out if it needs to dry out. Excuse my dirty sponge. But I keep this in here just like this. It's very easy to store because it's got this little opening right here. You just tuck it right on in. And I love that it matches with the brush holder, just because I don't know, I'm a matchy girl. I like things to match. So this is perfect for your makeup bag to just have some brushes with you, and then the sponge as well. All right, y'all, so this is a great little tool. I definitely think it's a must-have for your travel bag, and it is a travel razor. It's the coolest thing ever. So you pull the lid off here, and you've got your spray bottle, which of course is refillable. And then when you turn this little dial here, it's going to turn to the next thing, which is soap. And then you turn it again, and you've got your razor, and then you've got another razor. So it comes with 2 razors, and then it comes with the spray bottle and the soap. I love the lid here, so it keeps everything protected. It's nice and compact. Again, we want to travel small, and it's just a great little tool to have, so that way you can shave as needed, and you've got all of the tools built into one thing, and I think that's important. If you can combine things into one, I'm all about it. Okay, y'all, so I have 2 options for storing your toiletries, like your body wash and your conditioner, shampoo, things like that. And that's these here, which I love. It comes in 4 different colors. So it's like a tan, a pink, and then like a cream, and then like a grayish sort of color. Of course, they've got the lid there, airtight, so nothing spills. And so basically what you're going to do is screw off the top. And then as you can see inside of there, it has liquid in there because I tend to just not dump things out or put them back in the containers they came in after I travel. I just leave them in here again, and I toss it all in my travel bag. And then you open it up just like that, and then you go ahead and use whatever the product is. So it's got a little spot here for labels, and I want to say that these did not come with labels. I could be wrong, but I don't think they did. So I just wrote mine on the bottom here. So I've got all of my written in Sharpie on the bottom so that I know exactly what they are. And I just think they're so gorgeous. And 4 is good for me. I do have 3 additional ones that I'm going to show you as well. So I have my shaving cream, feminine wash, body scrub, and then body oil in these. All right. So look how pretty they are. Again, made of like a silicone material as well. So these are really great. It comes in a set of 4 also. So that is plenty. And these are the more expensive of the 2 options I'm going to show you, because I'm going to show you another option that is just as good as this option. And actually, to be honest, if I had purchased that one first, I probably wouldn't have these. And that is these. So these are pretty much the same exact thing. I mean, it really is. And so these are awesome as well. And I think, yep, I wrote on the bottom what they are also. And they came in a set of 6, I believe. I want to say either 6 or 8. Let me look it up. And so these came in a set of 6. So that's why I said I probably wouldn't have those, because I would just take, you know, several of those, because I did give a couple of these to Addison and a couple maybe to my husband as well, or maybe 1 to Addison and 2 to him. But I would have just used these, because these, to be honest with you, are basically the same thing. And I love the look of them, because sometimes for me, I do look at the look of things, and that determines sometimes whether or not I buy them. That's just how I am. But as you can see, the size is very comparable. It operates pretty much the same way. It looks pretty similar. So you take this top off as well, just like that. As you can see, product in there, screw it on. When you're done filling it up, open the latch, and you're ready to use it. So with these, you definitely get more for your money. So I definitely think this is the better buy. But if you're into like the aesthetics thing, like I am, but I do like this, and this is aesthetically pleasing too. But if you just want the other option, then I'll just link them both for you, and you'll have both options to choose from. Okay, this is next up. I love this little dispenser. It came in a pack of 2, and so I do leave one in my travel bag that has my micellar water in it, I think. And then when I do travel, I do put the other one in there, but that one tends to stay in like my pool bag because it has my Black Girl sunscreen in it. And so that's what this one is. It's got my sunscreen. I love the look of it. It comes in 2 sizes, I want to say. So you'll pull the top off, and it's like a pump dispenser. So if I press a couple of times, you should see that start to come out. I don't want to do too much, but you see that product there? So you just scoop it right off. And it's just a cute little way to have product, but easy to dispense it. So that way you don't have to lug around a big lotion bottle. For instance, if you wanted this to store lotion, you could just put it in here and then pump it out as needed. And so this is a great option. I love that it comes in a pack of 2 as well. So again, I travel with one of these, and then, well, I travel with 2, just depends, because again, I keep the micellar water in the other one, but I do like to have sunscreen with me, and I don't always want to have that big old bottle with me. Although they do have travel size. I love this. And you can use it for so many different things. All right, next we have my favorite jewelry organizer. So this one is like a tan color. It's got gold hardware there. It's very, very pretty. And it's just a small little compact jewelry organizer. I don't travel with that much jewelry, but when I travel, I do like to have this with me. And so when you open it up, as you can see on the top there, it's got the hooks at the top, and at the bottom, it's also got a little pocket there, as you can see. And then on the bottom, it's got slots for your rings and a bigger slot there for other things that you want to store, like earrings or whatever. And then it comes with this little insert here that you can attach your earrings to. And so this just slides right in on the top, and then you close it up and you zip it up. It's got 2 zippers, which is great. I love things that have 2 zippers. And so this is just a great little storage bag for your jewelry. I think it also comes in a couple of different colors as well. So this is a great find for traveling, and I definitely think you should have one. Just toss in your bag. All right, here is the first bag that I love, because I am going to talk about some bags that I love. And this is made out of a silicone material. It looks like it's designed for makeup because it's got some makeup emblems there at the bottom. But I use this as a little tech case. So it's magnetic here, as you can see. It's got the magnetic closure. And I use it for my iPad. So I just store my iPad right on the inside. And I use this also when I'm packing my work bag. If I'm working at like a coffee shop or something and I'm taking my iPad with me, I use it for that. So this doesn't always stay in my travel bag, but this is a great little option for just storing your tech, or you can use it again for what it's intended for, which is to store makeup brushes and makeup and things like that. So this is a really cute little pouch. Okay, here is another bag that I am absolutely loving right now. It's got a little handle right here for easy carrying. It's got a zipper here at the top, and the beauty of this is that when I unzip it, you're gonna basically pop it right open. Isn't that so cool? It's got a ton of space in there, so it kind of just collapses down. You see that? And then when you open it, it collapses up. And then it's got some space here on the bottom, as you can see when you open it up. It's got a ton of space here as well. So it's got this little flap here. It's got a little pockets here for you to store things, and this big space here. So I love this bag. It's a great quality. Feels like maybe like a faux leather material. It's got the gold hardware there. It does have a little quote on the front, and I'm not always a big fan of quotes, but you can hardly see it. And so I just love how it collapses down. It stores so much as well. So this is a great little cosmetic bag for you to take with you to store either your makeup or toiletries, anything you decide. It's got a ton of space to be able to hold all of that stuff. And I love that it has the strap here for you to be able to easily carry it around. Okay, so here is another bag that I love. I'm absolutely obsessed with this bag. This is a great bag if you need to bring your curling iron, your blow dryer, things like that, because on the bottom here, it's got a large pocket down here for you to be able to store all of that stuff. And then you also have a secondary pocket here for you to be able to fit like your brushes, your combs. You can fit bobby pins, different hair tools in here. And then, of course, we've got 2 zippers. Again, I love the double zipper, but it does have 2 compartments, so it would have to have that. And so you just zip it up like that, and you have a nice little bag with a little handle here for you to be able to store all of the things. So when I travel, I typically, I don't always bring a blow dryer and things like that because I have natural hair and I don't always need those things. So I'll put like my toiletries, and then I'll put like my skincare at the top, or beauty products and things like that. I do take a whole separate bag for makeup, which is that bag I just showed you. But this is just a great little travel bag. It's made of such a good quality. It's got a little bit of a cushion at the bottom, and I just love this thing so much. This is one of my favorites. Okay, next let's talk packing cubes, because I am definitely that girl that has to use packing cubes. Now I do have some that I love from Amazon, so I'll link those. They look very similar to this. This is something I just got from Temu, and it seems to be pretty identical to the one that I got from Amazon. So I said I'll show you guys this one. It comes in several different bags. So let me pull those out, and as you can see, the front main big bag houses all the smaller bags, and it's got mesh there so that it's breathable, and so that's a pretty good sized bag. And it's got the snaps on the inside for you to be able to snap things in as needed. And so this bag would be probably, you know, of course for your larger items, but the quality is really good as well. So again, I'll link that below. And then it comes with this smaller bag. Of course, it's got mesh on there as well. And it's got a little zipper on the inside of the bag for you to be able to store some additional things in there. So this would be great for like a toiletry bag because it does zip up here as well. So if you don't have a toiletry bag, it comes with one. And then this bag here has a handle. This would be great for shoes because it zips like this. You can just tuck your shoes right on the inside of this. So that's another bag. And then it comes with these two laundry bags. I love when they come with laundry bags because then you can put your dirty laundry, larger items in here, and then your smaller items in here. Comes with another pouch bag. And then this sort of bag here that zips down from the front. They do all have this quote in here. I told you how I feel about quotes. I mean, I love quotes, but not on my stuff. I just like it to be neutral. But it is what it is, all right? And then it also comes with this other bag, which kind of expands as well with mesh in the front and the clips there to kind of hold things inside. And then this last bag here also with the mesh on the front. So that's just a nice little packing cube set. Now I will say the one from Amazon seems to come with a couple of different larger sizes. So again, I'll link that below. The color's the same. It pretty much looks exactly the same as that one, but I do notice some differences, so I'll link them both for you. All right, so now let's get into this beautiful pillow here, which I adore. So this is a travel pillow. Now I do have a neck travel pillow as well. So maybe I'll talk about that on a future video because it's one that I really, really love. So this is a great pillow because you could of course use it as a pillow, okay? And then secondly, it expands into a blanket, all right? I also love that it has this little hook here, so I typically just hook this right onto my carry-on bag, and then it's got this little thing here for you to be able to slide over your suitcase, just in case you don't want to hook it anywhere. All right, so you unzip it, and the pillow turns into a blanket. So it's got the carrying case, and then it's got the blanket here, and it's a pretty large blanket, you guys. It's rather large. So it's a cute little blanket that you can use just if you are like me and you get cold, and you know, just to have with you on the go and keep yourself snuggled up under a beautiful blanket that is super soft as well. So I definitely would recommend this again because it's multi-purpose. I love stuff that's multi-purpose. Pillow and a blanket. So if you don't need a pillow, then you've got a blanket. If you don't need a blanket, you still got a pillow. You know what I mean? So this is awesome. Okay, so we all need a place to store our tech, right? So this is a tech bag, and it's got a beautiful pattern there. It's like a pink color, I think like a light pink. It's got gold hardware. It's got two zippers once again, and when you open it up, it's going to hold all of your tech. All right, so let me show you how the inside of it looks. All right, I've got some things in here because remember I told you I don't remove my stuff. I just leave it in here because when I'm ready to travel, I want to have everything already ready to go. So I've got a couple of different things in there. So that's how the inside looks. So it's got your larger pocket here. So I have a keyboard in here, my portable keyboard. I've got my light for my book reading. I've got some batteries in here, some chargers, batteries there at the bottom. It stores SD cards. It's got a little secret compartment in here that stores SD cards. It's so gorgeous. It's got the mesh there, so everything's breathable. And so this is awesome. It's a pretty big size, so it's gonna hold a lot of different things. I have packed this thing to the brim. It closes very nicely, and it's just a great little way to store your tech. you know, toss this in your carry-on bag so that way you have your chargers and everything you need close to home. Okay, so let's stay in the tech space. So next up, I have one of my favorite portable chargers. I have a couple of different portable chargers that I love. But the beautiful thing about this one is that it's a 3-in-1 charger. So when I open it up like this, you've got a space for your ear pods, your Apple Watch, and your phone. So as you can see, there's different slots here. So this one's for your phone, this one's for your Apple Watch. As you can see, it slides out. So when you set it up, this can be pointed up, or you can lay it flat, and you can easily just add your watch right on top of it, and then your ear pods. And then it folds up nicely for storage. So I keep that in my tech bag as well. All right, we're heading back to the beauty category, and I'm gonna show you my 2 favorite mirrors for traveling. So first up is this mirror, which is on the larger size, but it's awesome. It's slim, so it's easy to tuck in my bag. It's not gonna take up too much space. And then I have this mirror, which I typically keep in my purse, but when I'm traveling, I'll take this with me as well. And the beautiful part about both of them is that they are lighted mirrors. So when I open up this mirror here, you're going to see that you can fold it back so it can sit up just like that, so it's easy to sit here and do your makeup. And then I turn the power on the back of it, press this button, and you have a lighted mirror. And I want to say there's multiple settings. No, there isn't. There's just one. So that way it makes it easy to do your makeup, and then also you have the correct lighting that you need so that you can see what you're doing. And then you press it off, and then there's a power switch on the back. Turn that off. And then this one is just a smaller version of the larger one. So you open it up like this, and you can flip it back also if you need to. And then there is a button here, and you've got light. Isn't that really cool? So I love them both for different reasons. Love that they're white, love that you can prop them up as needed. I love how compact this one is. As you can see it compared to this one, it is on the smaller side of things. So I use them both for different things, but I do travel with them both, and I would put this in my regular bag or my carry-on bag, and then I would put this one, tuck it in my purse, or, you know, I keep it nearby so that way I can touch up if I need to. All right, lastly, we're gonna talk about my carry-on bags. I'm not gonna share with you my suitcases because they're just too large. I didn't feel like bringing them down, but I'll link them in the description as well. I have some fantastic suitcases, and it comes in a set of 3. It's the hard shell suitcases. It's similar color, so it's like a champagne color, but they come with several different colors as well. So I'll link those below also. But I love this book bag as one of my carry-on options. I use this whenever I go work at coffee shops, things like that, as a work bag, because it is technically a laptop bag, but there's so much space in this thing that you can use it pretty much for anything. So you could use this as your carry-on bag. As you can see, it's got a leathery sort of material there, and then on the back it's a different material. Actually, the leather material is more so in that area. So it's like a two-tone sort of thing. It's such a beautiful bag. It's a great quality bag. So it's not poorly made at all. And it's got several pockets. So one here for your water bottle, as well as on this side as well. Of course, it is the book bag, so it's gonna have the straps here. It's also got this strap here for you to be able to put it over your suitcase. It also has a little hidden pocket on the side there, right here, for you to be able to tuck some things in. I think I have some mints in there right now. And it also is adjustable, so of course the straps are gonna adjust. And then you've got a pocket here at the top, which is a pretty spacious pocket, so it fits a good amount of things. And then you've got another one up front, which is magnetic, for maybe your iPad. I've put my iPad in here before and it fits perfectly. And so this is a very spacious book bag, you guys. And that's how the bottom looks. And then you've got your main pockets here. So you've got this one, and it is double zippered as well. And this one is for your main items. So you've got several different pockets. So you've got several different pockets in here. You've got this one, and you've got 2 right here on the bottom. So that's very spacious. And then this second part here, is where you would put your laptop. So I do have my laptop case in here, which is another find that we'll talk about. All right, and so that's a pretty spacious place for you to store your laptop. All right, so while we're here, let's talk about my laptop case. So I use this case here. It's like a bubble case. It's just very aesthetically pleasing. It's very spacious for me to be able to store my laptop in here. And then I just tuck my laptop in my carry-on bag. All right, this is the last item, you guys, which is my carry-on bag typically that I would take. I love this bag also because it fits stuff at the bottom. So it's got a zipper here on the bottom for you to be able to put your shoes. So I love this bag. And it's beautiful. As you can see, it's got the little part here for you to be able to slide it over your suitcase. And then it's got also several other pockets here. So we've got a pocket here in the front. This is a zipper pocket. So it opens just like that. And then we've also got a pocket in the back. So you've got another zipper pocket there in the back. And then you've got some slots here on the side for maybe your water bottle. One on that side and one on this side. Okay, it's got the strap here with the cushion here, all right, because that's important. Or you can carry it by the straps, which have this piece here that closes over. And then it's got a ton of pockets on the inside too. And also another beautiful part of this bag is that it's got the little charger port right there, already built into the bag. So I love this bag. It fits a ton of stuff. As you can see, it's pretty large. And again, I just love the bottom part there that I can put shoes and different things like that inside of there. So that's it, guys. Those are all of my Amazon travel finds, things that I love. And I know there were a lot of them. So again, I have linked everything for you below just in case you want to shop this video. There's a couple of things that you saw that you had your eye on and you just needed to see someone touch it, feel it, open it, use it. And that is how you're going to determine whether or not you need it. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping by my channel today to catch this video. If you're new here, I hope that you'll consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked it. Comment below, let me know which of these items you have that you love. We would love from you. And I hope that you guys will come back and catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.